Hello all, this is part 6 of the Citation Mustang Garmin G1000 tutorials. Today we're gonna talk about flight planning. Since you're gonna file your flight plan anyway, you might as well use a flight plan form as a guide and a checklist. After choosing your departure and arrival airport, it is wise to choose a preferred routing, listed and updated on many websites like SkyVector, iFlightPlanner, or FlightAware. Then you would look for SIDs and stars and DPs. These departure procedures split up in obstacle departure procedures and SIDs. Departure procedures generally consist of non-standard takeoffs, alternate minimums, and you have to remember that the takeoff minimums on the Part 91 are not required, but the takeoff procedures on the Part 91 are. The items you will find there will be the climb gradient. Standard gradient is 200 feet per nautical mile at the departure end of the runway at 35 feet AGL. Now, to convert the gradient into rate of climb, your ground speed divide by 60 and multiply that by the posted climb gradient. As an example, your ground speed of 120 knots divided by 60 multiplied by the climb gradient, in this case 200, comes to a rate of climb of 400 feet per minute. Next we're gonna look for NOTAMs and TFRs. For your arrival, you like your route ending to be part of a star, or at least at an initial approach fix. This in case of lost comm. Everything determines what the weather is gonna do. You would like a weather briefing, and you check for METARs and TAFs, SIGMETs and AirMets. And what new is you can look up a SKU-T diagram for the upper air. I will post the websites in the comment section, as well as the previous discussed navigation websites. Now let's talk about an alternate departure airport as an alternate approach. Here you can see a picture of a multifunction display. Suppose we're taking off from runway 01 right at Wichita, Kansas, and for some reason in emergency we cannot return to KICT. We can already plan in advance as a separate flight plan in the FMS to divert to KAAO, Colonel James Jabber Airport, since the approach starts in the direction of our route of flight. In case of an emergency, you switch to this active flight plan already present in your FMS, and you can see that we will fly directly to the final approach fix. Remember, in an emergency you can do anything you seem appropriate. Here you see the approach plate, and you will find the final approach fix DEC on the top of the plate. Also, for your alternate departure procedure, you should check your NOTAMs. On the plate you will find a grayed out box. By selecting it in the multifunction display, you can find the information about it. When we have the weather, we can determine if we need an alternate in accordance with the 1, 2, 3 rule. Check if this alternate you chose can and may be used as an alternate. Also check the required flight visibility for your approach. Remember your required fuel minimums for an IFR flight plan, that you have to fly to your destination, do an approach, then fly to your alternate airport, do an approach, and have 45 minutes remaining. In preparation, check your airport diagrams for runway lengths and taxi routes. Check your minimum safe altitude for all portions of your route of flight. Going into or out of Class B airspace, remember that below Class B airspace the speed restriction is 200 knots, also within the corridors. Of course, do your weight and balance and check if the FMS is updated and your charts are current. Verify your own currency, like flight review, your medical, your instrument, and day and night for passengers for each category, class and type. Check that you have the appropriate documents with you, like your license, your medical, in case you go abroad, passport, and of course the aircraft documents. In your flight bag have some additional charts and maybe a backup handheld. In case you go over water or sparsely settled areas, check that you have your survival gear on board. At last, but not at least, be sober and well rested. I do hope that you found parts of this tutorial useful, and next time we're gonna talk about Shop Talk Part 2. Thank you for watching, and I'll hope to see you next time. Bye bye.